Yeah, it is not a dream, but it is No Box Sports Podcast, episode number 14. And I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Dud.
And I'm the original CP3.
Never forget it.
The boy Mizz, aka the MC. My name is my name. Back in the building. What up?
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. Welcome
Yes,
back,
sir.
good brother. And without further ado, man, we got to go right into that team, man, because we are coming off one of the most historic games in Sixers history, man. We coming off a legacy game in Sixers history, man. If you didn't know, the Sixers are in the middle of an absolute dogfight with the New York Knicks. And we went into the Garden. What was that, Tuesday night?
Yes,
We
sir.
went into the Garden Tuesday night facing elimination, man. Down in the series 3-1, we had to win in New York, and we did exactly that on the back of on the boy Big Maxey. They say, put the Big Maxey on his name. You know what I'm saying? Went mad on him. How y'all feeling, man?
Yo, I'm feeling great, man. I'm still surprised. I done watched it twice, watched two different versions of it, and still can't believe that bull shot that shot like he did. Like he's just like the game. It wasn't looking good in the beginning. It really wasn't. It wasn't looking good. Like, okay, Tobias was doing his thing. And
Tobias showed up. Shout out to Tobias. Make sure you say it.
And it was a battle. It was a battle. But then
Mhm.
at one point, and I believe actually I take that back. It did look good in the beginning. And it was like, and then but then it started looking like, okay, they're doing that usual, because if you watch enough basketball games, usually the team that is in trouble, if they really come to fight, they start off in the beginning real hot. And then, the home team usually say, okay, y'all got you. We saw y'all salvo. Now here's ours. And then, the team usually ends up messing it up. Right.
Yeah.
But this time, man, it was a battle back and forth. And then it looked at, oh man, it was just like we was about to blow it. Pause. And then, Max did what he did.
Maxey to the rescue.
Yo.
Carrie Young into the rescue.
It's my thing, man. It's the Knicks are the epitome of, if it is what it was a basketball team. They are the exact same. Like no matter what, we could be up. JoJo can have 50. Maxey can have 46. The Knicks are what they are, dog. It's gonna be Brunson,
right,
getting his, and the rest of them guys is doing what they do. And we started out high. I thought we was good, and then they just slowly but surely, the tortoise just ran us down.
Yeah.
When it got to that dogfight stretch, the series is only what they said, a difference of 4 points for the total of all 5 games.
2 points.
2 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's like these two teams is just going to slug it out, man. So yeah, I'm ecstatic. We found a way to snatch that one out.
Dog fights.
Down 6 with 28 seconds to go.
Down 6, 28 seconds to go in the fourth. We was wrapping it up. Tell the truth. Y'all was out there wrapping it up. Only reason I wasn't wrapping it up is because I knew for a fact I just seen the Sixers blow this lead the same way game 2. That's why I'm like, let me see what happened. Because I done seen something crazy happen. And what do you know? It was our turn.
I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. I'm with you. Like I didn't think they would actually pull it off, because it wasn't, I mean, like you said, it was very little time on the clock. And to not only get a 4-point play, I don't care what they talk about with the refs and all that, what I'm saying, not only get a 4-point play, but then to actually, okay, they got their free throw, thanks Josh Hart for, blowing it like you normally do. And, being consistent even in that. And it's like, Maxey just said, yo, nah, I'm not getting fouled. I'm not going to foul me. I'm doing what he did. Like that's the kind of stuff my favorite player does. That's the kind of stuff my favorite player does. Wow. I'm sorry. Everybody know, if you don't know by now, Steph Curry is my favorite player.
That Jones was 35.
I was like, I had to rewind it because like, did he just do it? Yeah.
He did that. He did that. It was no hesitation, man.
None.
Maxey activated at the end of the first half, because they went up like 10 almost when the half was about to close, and Maxey slashed to the basket, laid it up, cut it to 8, And then he had the last basket of the half. It was the high floater off the glass. I don't know if you remember, cut the lead back down to 6.
Yeah.
You know, he was going back and forth with the whole New York's team that whole second half. And B helped him a little bit the third quarter. Tobias hit a few timely shots. Oubre, as you see their averages at the bottom of the screen. Everybody chipped in a little bit. Campaign bore some energy off the bench, and B is hobbled out there, man. It's almost painful watching the big guy out there playing on that one leg, because you just know he knows what he'll be able to do if his leg was healthy, and he can't really do that on the floor. So his game it look a little different right now.
Salute to him for thugging it out, though.
I was about to ask y'all. I'm about to ask y'all.
Thugging it out.
Is it a thing?
In that state, though, they saying what we like a plus 47 with him on the court and like a minus
Purple Hearts
in the few minutes that he's not on the court.
Purple Hearts, salutes,
all that. You got to be on there.
Actually, hand clap for my guy. Hand clap for my being, man, because we gave you a lot of stuff over the years, and you still not healthy when it counts, but you out there, you sacrificing, you showing you want it just as much as us, and that's all we can ask, man. But if Embiid was healthy, man, I think this series would be over, but he's not. And it is what it is. Maxey kind of
he was healthy, man. We probably would have won this show in 5 games.
Yeah, it probably would have been us in 5, because Mitchell and Hardestein wouldn't have no type of heart left by this point in time. If Embiid, it just pains me to watch this series and to see them trying to go chest to chest with Embiid and look in his eyes and act like they really on this level, and they know my man on one leg, but they still getting cooked. But it's just crazy. But I'm growing respect for the Knicks, man. They really don't have a team nowhere near better than us. It's Jalen Brunson, and out of nowhere, Josh Hart just became his number 2. I'm an average close to 20. That's not usually his game, even though on any given night he could do that. But he's been that. And then after him, it's just 8, 10, 8, 8, 7, 11. Then here come OG with the 16, and it just all add up at the end of the day, man. But you know what else? You know what else? You gotta give him credit. I do have to give him credit for I don't want to say shutting down Dante DiVincenzo, white boy named Dante.
That first 2, everybody want to say that.
White
the
boy
first 2 the first 2 games, Dante was playing, really good. I don't remember him really doing much in the last couple games, especially the last game. His name wasn't really called.
Him and Brunson just switched.
Brunson not passing as much. If
Brunson wasn't doing nothing the first 2 games, and now he activated, and DiVincenzo just he won't even be playing in the fourth quarter now. It's like Thibodeau said, "No, you sit down,"
because he's not getting the ball.
Bride come in and cook.
For real. Brunson be freezing them out, quiet as it's kept. Nobody gonna say nothing, but Brunson be activated. Brunson don't be passing like that, dog. Brunson, like when it get real, he gonna make the real basketball play. But throughout the course of the game, he be looking them off.
Because he's the best player on the team, though. But he's the best. He's the guy. He's the guy for the team,
though. So
yeah, he does.
I ain't complaining about it. Like he can score, so it's like go ahead, do your thing, get your shots up, because we rather you than somebody else. But he be putting that ball up, cause
definitely. And I be wondering if that's kind of our strategy, just to let him get his and try to shut everybody else down.
It's a good question. It's a great question. Could be. It could, because he is the star, so it's like you don't notice it, when you're watching the game unless you
send another person at him. Like the Knicks, they will send as soon as Embiid put the ball on the floor. Here comes somebody coming from the opposite side to double, make him pick it up and turn it over.
Yeah,
we never send another person at.
We started.
At the end, I'll say this: at the end, they did a little bit of double teaming at the end. They did, but you're right.
It's not a hard.
He's averaging 38 at something, whatever he's averaging.
Yeah, it's not a hard double team. Like it should be. It's like if you come this way, I'm gonna get you. But it's not like they do Embiid, and that's something that's irking me about Embiid. And this throughout his career, this has annoyed me at many different times. But you infatuated Embiid, your mindset. And you hurt now, so why is you holding the ball when you 3 people is guarding you? You trying to look for the assist? No, get it to the person that you see. Let them move it to the next person for the assist. That's leading to a lot of turnovers because you passing it late at the looking at it for 5 seconds, and people just stripping it out your hand. And you can't hold your pivot foot now because they pushing you all the time. when you're off balance. Just let the ball go and be guy. I know it's hard to do, man, but Max, he's showing you can trust him because 46 in the elimination game.
Yeah,
the last 6 points in overtime, not overtime. The sentence in the overtime, and then in overtime putting his foot down. So Maxey, man, I don't know. It might be a changing of the guards going on. And B said, "F out of here when I get healthy." He know that's my.
Well, I'm not. Now, see, that's the thing. I'm not gonna go that far to disrespect him and say it's a change in the guard. Like, move over and B let Maxey take over. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, for this series, yes. I don't want him to take that any more than just for this series. For this series, you're hurt. Like,
well, talk about what you want him to do tonight. Let's get into it.
For tonight. Yeah, like you can let Maxey lead. It's good. The one thing about Embiid is that it felt like he slipped into, like you were saying earlier, he slipped into this I gotta do everything mode. And I think that's what messed him up in regards to some of those stupid passes. But now that Maxey did what he did, and you actually let him do what you're saying, which is let him lead sometimes. Come to the ball, Maxey, and just give it to him. Like, give it to Maxey. Let him do his thing.
Embiid do trust him now. It's just that he's still Embiid, so it's like, I could do something with it every time I touch it. But when they play that back fourth and fourth game, they play on the wing and Embiid in the deep post and it's back and forth. I like that game a lot because the defense, like, what you gonna do? You're gonna have to choose. Yeah, now you gonna give me the jump or you gonna give him the one-on-one post. So I love that play. They running that like I be seeing that like 5 times a game now. Pay attention to it tonight. But tonight, man, we in the Wells Fargo Center. They said they giving away the tickets now. They not even selling them. They ain't put them online for profit. They said we giving them the first responders because game 4, the Knicks fans got real disrespectful down there at the Wells Fargo Center. I don't think you could just do like that and get a pass.
That was crazy.
It probably was hands put on one of them. They just didn't show it. Man, I'm not gonna believe it wasn't hands put on somebody.
Listen, I've been in this city for far too long to not think that somebody might have got dumped on.
Somebody
had to get dumped on. Man, they put Knicks jerseys on Wilt. They screaming fucking B in the Wells Fargo.
In the Wells Fargo.
Like, come on, man. Yeah, I ain't never seen Philly. I'm not gonna lie, dog. I felt kind of chunked.
I felt some type of way too, like, man.
I never seen us back down. Like they pressed us, they backed us down, and we didn't do nothing.
Bro, I'm getting to the point where
I wanted to see something on the news and say somebody got lit up. Like, seriously.
Like, listen, like, y'all doing it anyway. Like, we ain't gonna say it, but listen.
Right.
At the right time.
But damn, they got me hyped up, dog.
That's disrespectful, and then for it to be coming from them,
right?
That's not, just not like no.
No, I can't wait, man. I can't wait for this game. I don't think we're gonna have that problem tonight. I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. And I think, yeah, I know y'all was talking earlier in the pre-show about the fact that they trying to give the Pacers some shine. But I love the fact that not only do we have Maxey activated, but he had him activated at 9:00 start time, prime time. Everybody, whatever coach you on should be able to watch. And I just need him to continue to grow from that game, man. I need him to continue to kind of elevate and show that, like it wasn't just a one game thing. Like I'm here.
That shit keep.
And I ain't going nowhere.
Maxey I ain't going nowhere. The same way.
Maxey, he don't got to score 46.
Yeah, not 46, but 30.
The key is 30 plus for him. And B can do what he does. And the other part that we sleeping on is that we haven't mentioned yet, should I say, is that Tobias showed up. Tobias Harris. I don't know if I want to give him a shout out.
Is he other?
I don't know. I mean, he's definitely an other, but I don't know if I want to give him I don't know if I want to give him a shout out. But Tobias,
no, give him a shout out, nigga. We was on the front line about to die.
You gotta give him a shout out.
Does he though? He's all that money we pay him.
We don't win that game without his.
Tobias had one of the most clutchest buckets, and nobody saying nothing about it. It was from the mid range. The shot clock was ending. It ain't look like he was gonna make it. He just dribbled.
He usually don't. Because he usually don't.
I'm just saying, this was fourth quarter. They had just scored. It looked like we was falling apart. Yep. He made the bucket into the shot clock. It didn't even look like it was gonna go in. But that bucket right there, that bucket along with the bucket when Maxey and B lost the ball trying to throw it to Maxey. Then Maxey grabbed it, dribbled in, and dished it to Oubre. when those two plays went that way, I said that's good juju for the Sixers right there, because stuff like that don't usually happen when it's game time. But like you said, man, Tobias was hooping, so give him a salute, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and let you do that.
Got to.
Tobias.
Thank you. Your salute gotta go a little bit further back than that, bro.
Okay. All right. You like back here? Whatever. So anyway, I mean, we do that to the keys of the game. We do need Tobias and Oubre to do what they did last time, but do it a little better. We need Oubre to, like, he had 14. We need a little more point production from him.
So the others, like Carrie, like Mizz be saying, you know, that was your keys to the performance, you know. And I clipped that. That's doing very well, making its rounds on the internet too. A lot of people seem to agree with you. But Mizz gave us his keys to the series, and my man Pierre just said others. And that was your key. So go ahead and talk about it, Mizz.
Like Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like Tobias give us 19. I can't see how we gonna lose. It's just, Oubre, Batum, we're a better team than the Knicks, man. It's
Lowry. Don't say his name. Lowry. It's okay. Yeah, Lowry.
I mean, he stabilized. I mean, bro, for me at this stage, I feel good about our chances because Game 5 was on the road, and let's be honest, people are saying that JoJo played horrible. That boy had a triple-double.
Triple-double, too.
So I just need him to play an average game and cut down on his turnovers.
Right.
If we don't have 9 turnovers, if he had 4, which is still a lot, but 4 turnovers and give us 5 more chances at the basket.
Yeah.
And he could do that if he just get the ball.
Tonight. Maxey don't got to go off of 46. If JoJo give us 25 and he give us 30 and Tobias give us 17 and the others just do what they do, we in good shape, man.
Yeah.
I think JoJo gonna have a bounce back game tonight. I personally don't think he's gonna shoot terrible.
I do
2 games in a row like that. But
too.
That triple-double was low key. That triple-double was very
he was killing him. Like, he played like shit. The dude had a triple-double.
He almost had a triple-double. One more turnover, he would have had a quadruple.
Right.
But
and he diving on the floor in overtime. Like, come on, man.
He carried the bag with that late rebound.
That was it.
Honestly, man, I don't know. I don't have a key to tonight's game, man. I've been watching these games, and literally, if certain things happen to do bid well for one team or the other, but my thing is when the game get in crunch time, I want Nick Nurse, because nobody say anything about Nick Nurse now, because he's not making coaching mistakes, but there is spots in the game to where he can influence, and I have seen his influence. But tonight, I need you to try to throw different potions in there, different lineups, and I need you to play the 5 that's playing the best at the end of the game. I don't need you stuck in your rotations playing players just out of loyalty of the situations. You want to mention it so bad, but I ain't saying that.
That's low key. Be
anybody.
That's low key. Bro, no, you're not, bro.
It can be Melton. It could be Melton. It could be Council. I don't care who it is, bro.
Mike, you know what he's doing right now, right?
What am I doing?
Exactly what you're talking about.
What am I doing?
I need you to play with the same 5 people. That,
what am I doing?
That's doing contribute.
You don't want to see Kyle Lowry on the floor.
Exactly.
Did I say Kyle Lowry name? I did not say Kyle Lowry name.
Us that know you, we know what you're trying to hit at.
Exactly.
That's why.
Tell a whole story if you're gonna tell it. Tell a whole story if you're gonna tell it.
Let's go like this. Do you want to sit? Are you going to sit Oubre at the end of the game?
Come on, next one.
You going to sit Tobias at the end of the game?
No, not if
you going to sit Maxey at the end of the game?
No.
You going to sit Embiid at the end of the game?
Come on, don't even put up the Embiid.
Are you going to sit Lowry at the end of the game? That's the 5th one.
Would you sit Lowry at the end of the game?
So we
did the Heat sit Lowry at the end of the game?
That's what he wanted you to say.
Did San Antonio sit Lowry at the end of the game? No. He didn't get a uniform. No, don't do that to me and Lowry. Lowry from Philly. Salute to Lowry. But what I'm saying is this. At the end of the game, I would like to see energy in there. I would like to see if energy have shown they're going to do something in the first 3 quarters, and Lowry's not playing the best. Get him out the game. I don't think
Yo,
Lowry
your
should.
buzzwords.
Lowry
Come
should
on.
not play more than 25 minutes.
Come on, man.
That's how I feel. If we see him up to 35, almost 40 minutes, it's a problem. That's a game that in the end we're gonna come up just short of. I don't want to see that. But I'm not saying energy.
Yeah, who you talking about? You ain't talking about Paul Reed. Who you talking about?
See, I don't want to look. I don't want to make it look like I don't like Kyle Lowry because I like him. I like him in his role. I don't like him in extended minutes at this point in his career. Do you see how he walk?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
No, you don't want that. You don't want that playing over 30 minutes.
The walk is the guy who's ready to play. He's a gamer. That's what that walk is. That walk is I'm a gamer. I'm ready.
He Philly tough, so he gonna do what he have to do.
Right,
but coach,
on, man. Stop, man.
Coach,
stop.
Just keep your eyes open. If it's not natural, don't force it. That's all I ask. But my key is going to be Nick Nurse making the right decisions down the stretch before you try to go there. Lowry, I don't have a problem. Just I don't want you playing 30 plus minutes. I don't. You feel better the next morning when you play under 30, right? Yeah. So my man Nick Nurse controlling the rotations down the stretch and us not turning the ball over. That's got to be coaching too. That got to be coaching because anytime we have that many turnover down the stretches in game 5, we literally had like 6 turnovers in key moments. We had tried to give them the game. Literally, it looked like the Sixers was doing that. Just the dumbest thing. But you know, Maxey put the cape on. But we can't have that tonight. We can't get lucky like that 2 games in a row. So coaching, that's what that comes down to. Letting them know if you see in the pattern develop, timeout, telling them like coaching, and then the rotations, man, effort. We can't get beat on the boards. I mean, if they beat us 2, 3, 4, 5 boards, that's fine. But to have a 20 board advantage when it comes to offense, it can't be nothing like that.
That's the problem. The problem is that still comes down to Oubre and Harris. I think we talked about this, amongst ourselves, is that ideally, if you just wanted rebounding and you didn't worry about scoring, you probably could be it'd probably be more beneficial to put the young bulls in the game. Mm-hmm. Kenyon Martin Jr. or Council. You know what I'm saying? For the hustle and the rebound, stuff like that. But the problem is you can't count on them offensively like you could these other 2 guys. Hopefully. I mean, Harris,
he can't go to them in game 6.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So you can't like
he could try it, but
you can't go with Mbamba. You can't go with a Paul Reed and Embiid lineup. That's not going to work either. I'm talking about in regards to rebound and stuff like that. So like the only people you have to just hope that Harris, because I'm gonna give credit. I will again. I'm not going to do it.
9 boards. 9 boards.
But Harris actually showed from the beginning of the game. He showed a different kind of energy on that board. I noticed. You know what I'm saying? That he showed in the first 4 games in that series. They need to show that same energy because that's the difference in the game. One thing I think I don't know if it was. I think Mike said earlier. One thing about New York, they have been consistent. Win or lose, they've been consistent. And one of the things they've been really consistent in is out hustling and out rebounding us. We haven't been consistent at. If anything, we've been consistent in not out hustling them. You know what I'm saying? But yesterday, I mean, that last game, we showed a different kind of hustle, man. We actually showed like we were actually wanted that game. And then that, like you said, back to the energy, it transferred to, a campaign help with offensively and then transferred to Maxey. It was like all that built-up energy got to Maxey, and then he just carried us home. You know what I'm saying? But they had a different energy than they had in those other games. They need that same energy tonight.
So that would mean you would probably want the same lineup plan that played down the stretch, probably.
I'm fine with that lineup. Because, again, Campaign doesn't have the same defense that Lowry has. Doesn't have the same defensive mind that Lowry has. You need that down the stretch.
I'm not saying names. I'm just asking you a question.
Oh, we already know you're not okay. Do I have to go? I can go down the bench.
Let's get to the meat.
You're not putting Buddy Hield over. Come on. Stop
now that's who I would like to see get a spin tonight.
I mean,
I would like to see Buddy Hield get a few minutes in the first half. Give him 5 minutes. Give him 5 minutes.
I thought he did great as a cheerleader on the bench.
Listen, get Kyle Lowry.
Energy, Mike. He was on there. He was standing up, and the main guy said, "Come on, dude." He was great off the bench. I'll say on the bench.
When you sub Embiid out, sub Lowry out too. Put Hield in there. Let him run beside Maxey. Tell him run. Tell him shoot.
All right. Well,
I just want to see. What if he hit 2 threes? Then what? We got a player for the game.
It's not the time to want to see. It's not. You had a chance to want
to see.
This is
he gonna put Melton in. He gonna put Melton in after he ain't playing how many months?
How do you know that?
Because he is. He gonna give Melton a shot at home just out of respect. I'm just saying, Buddy Hield don't deserve no respect and not get no minutes. Even though I ain't saying he should give him a shot.
He had a shot.
Give him a shot.
He had a shot in 3 games. What do you do? He had a shot in 3 games. What do you do? Right now, we're in game 6. Right now, we are in win or go home.
But do I need to pull up Kyle Lowry stats? Do I need to pull up Kyle Lowry stats for last game? I guarantee you start tonight. Don't play that game with certain people if you're not playing it with everybody.
No, I'm talking about the eye test. The eye test shows me Buddy Hield doesn't belong right now.
No, the eye test showed me he just missing shots. They don't say nothing about he shouldn't be on the floor.
I'm sorry, what is he there for?
He looked scared. He looked nervous.
What is Buddy Hield there for?
What you make the trade for if you're not going to let the nigga try to cook through some adversity?
It's not a bad trade. You have to get it. You can't stick to your guns.
I would hate for you to be my coach. Your development and players price.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. You just literally said Nick Nurse has to switch and go with the hot hand. And now you want to say, oh, well, you made a trade for this guy, so you should just play him. He stinks, but you should play him anyway. Are we serious? Make up your mind. Either adjust or stick to your guns. You can't do both.
I clearly said, Nick Nurse, give him 5 early minutes to see if he on. I did not say go with him and crunch. I know you like moving the argument all the time. I don't know what voice you just did. That was actually a good voice. Like that sounded like a slow high school white teenager. I don't know what that was supposed to be. But I will tell you this. I think Buddy Hield deserved 5 minutes. Just looking at all the minutes some other people play, give him 5 minutes.
Well, you could tell. He can have 5 minutes.
He bricked 2 times. Get out. You ain't ready.
Have 5 minutes and warm up. I'm sorry. I don't need him on the court. He's not done anything. He had 3 games.
Yo, Deuce McBride has been everything that I wish Buddy Hield would be in this series.
Deuce McBride gets steady minutes every game.
And he produces.
Deuce McBride knows his role.
He produces.
No,
Deuce McBride knows his role.
Thank you, Mike. In the first game of the series, he produced.
Tobias still don't know his role. He's been here 16 years. And B just came back off injury. Maxey the man now. Oubre think he the man now. Tobias shooting, trying to shoot. They telling him to shoot. What I'm supposed to do?
Play Buddy in the next.
I ain't JJ Redick.
The beauty of this series to me, and what makes it such a close, tight-knit struggle, is this is skill basketball versus toughness. We a better team. They just way more tough than we are. So
seems like it.
Whatever side, love versus hate, whatever side wins that matchup and presses their will on it, that's who's gonna come out victorious. It better be us. That's all I'm saying.
So let's stand on it, man. We did pick the series before. We all picked the Sixers to win in 6, and we can't do that. So technically, it's not right, but we still can stand on it. But I'm interested for y'all to tell us who is winning tonight. We understand what they gotta do to win from each perspective, but who is winning tonight?
They're not coming in here and beating us again. They're not coming in here and beating us again.
As long as Buddy Hield stays on the bench, I think the Sixers are gonna. I'm not even gonna say I think the Sixers are winning tonight.
Well, he can get that garbage time minutes when we up.
Okay, that's fair.
Buddy, I'm gonna play this clip back, buddy.
Oh, you playing?
In fact, I'm chopping this up and sending it to him. Buddy, I hope you're on your phone before the game, buddy. Buddy, I hope you're on your phone before the game.
He could be on his phone in the second quarter.
Why they doing Buddy like that?
I mean, hey, D'Angelo was right. No, shout out
they
D'Angelo
Russell. Buddy like he Kyle Lowry.
No, I mean, come on, but anyway, Sixers winning tonight. Honestly, man, two reasons for me. I feel like we need to complete this comeback. Because Embiid is hurt. Yet he's been, like you said before, gutting it out. To me, I feel like this series right here shows this would show the true mettle of Embiid if he can actually finish this out and complete this comeback. I mean, assuming he plays good and stuff like that, right? And then the other thing is, this series right now is become the Maxey series in regards to him really coming out. Like the only way that game is the game on Tuesday was great. But to complete the comeback makes that story even better.
and hopefully earn him some stripes with the refs.
Tell it.
That boy gets no respect, yo.
So much time on the floor. So much time on the floor.
But Jalen Brunson, man, that dude. Now, mind you, he's crafty, but that dude give you a hit. He throw his shoulder into you. He going to the line.
So dramatic. Acting classes.
He get drop kicked to the floor, and the whistles are silent, man. I need the refs to get that boy some respect.
Smacked in his face.
I think at the end. I think isn't at the it was either the end of overtime or near the end of regular. I think it was near the end of overtime. They gonna let Maxey get fouled, not call anything, and then I think on the same when the Knicks had the ball, they called a foul and gave gave Brunson like an and one or whatever. It's like
that happened a lot. That happened a lot.
And it was like the opposite end of the floor, like
right.
Just got definitely
exactly. It's like come on, man.
That's respect. I hope this, like you said, I hope this series elevates the respect level in the NBA that Maxey deserves.
He's not gonna get that call until next season unless we go to the finals.
Well, I'm saying, I hope they setting it up now. Yeah,
set it up for sure.
What helps that is completing the comeback, though. Completing the comeback, being down 3-1. Now, first of all, third reason, being down 3-1. I heard this earlier. Breaking the Rivers curse, dealing with being down 3-1 and coming like let's just totally get rid of the Rivers error by making this 3-1 comeback and actually doing it, like actually doing the thing. It's
going beyond tonight. You going beyond tonight. You talking like the whole thing.
The whole complete the series, man. Complete the series. Not that I'm not talking about for the playoff and the other. I'm not talking about conference final. Right now, I'm just talking about this series. Complete this comeback. We were down 3-1, and Maxey said, "No, I'm not going home. I'm not," and he did it.
Playing with house money at this point because
he
was done. Now who would have thought that he could pull up from 35 in the Garden? Anybody else seen him do that before?
Right?
I don't know from not in the Garden. No, not when the lights was the brightest.
This boy,
I ain't never see him do it.
It's crazy. Like this boy just knows how to. He knows he is growing in how to be big for big moments. He started actually from the beginning of the season. He said, "Yo, fine, we ain't got Harden. It's just me and MB. I'm gonna have to step up," and he has been stepping up, man. And honestly, he already been seeing him in the commercial. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Like he's ready. He's ready.
He ready to go.
No doubt.
He ready to go. And so somebody said, like, have you ever seen him pull up like that? That's prime time stuff. Like in crunch time, you don't just step in the Garden. That's like remember the Big East tourney back in the day, them moments, the invitationals they used to have in it. If you play at Madison Square Garden when the lights is the brightest and you perform like that, you different than Maxey. He said
that's why they don't. That's why they don't want us. They don't want us.
They said he been around. This ain't new to this. He true to this.
They don't want us to win tonight. Look at that.
This look familiar.
Look at that. They don't want us in the Garden. They don't want us in the Garden for Game 7. They don't want us in the Garden.
Look at that.
In the Garden. Look at this right there.
That's a freshman right there. That's a freshman.
Wow.
The moment not too big for ball, man.
He wouldn't even know. He didn't even wouldn't even hesitation. Look at that.
So, Carrie,
hesitation.
Liz, you said that was a freshman?
That's a freshman right there.
Wasn't that his first game in college? Like the first regular season game in college?
I'm not sure about that.
He said Dick Vitale said that on the announcement just there. Yeah, that was his first game.
That's
had 28.
Wow,
game clincher from however many foot that was. So listen, we got a guy that do this, man. Philly, we might got a killer. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They don't want to see us in Game 7.
We might got a killer.
They don't want to see us in Game 7. We got to go back to the Garden.
All right, so just get right into it, man. We win tonight. We survive. What's the expectations, man? As we win the series? Do we still win the series, or it's just been a good fight? I know, Piers, you said we got to do it. We got to do the whole thing. Mizz, what you talking about?
I'm gonna be super duper nervous, but if we get this thing to 3-3 momentum, we got that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not better than us. If we get back to 3-3, their momentum has been completely taken away. They're not better than us. We get that game.
Okay. So we survive tonight. You feel like it's just the omen.
No, we're winning tonight, and I feel like We got
so-
That mean so you said we
Okay.
winning tonight. So that
So
mean
then,
we
yeah.
will be 3-3.
Okay.
So that mean we will win in game 7
Saturday.
too.
Okay.
Because we ain't gonna see y'all. We ain't gonna see y'all before game 7. We're gonna see y'all at the game 7. So we putting it on the record now. You know, you don't like the fences, so you had to put
I
your
was
foot
about.
down.
I really was about
Yeah,
to say. I was like, hold up now. That
we're
sounds
not
like a little
doing that.
hedge. It sounded, but I got it.
Now,
Okay.
now, I'm really same exact thing he said, but mine's gonna sound like a hedge.
Oh, here we go.
If we don't win tonight, of course, the series over. But the six, I don't even try and put this energy out there. The Sixers have been the type of team in the past that'll win that game 5, and then come home and lay the egg, like when we all getting on the train ready to go. So if they survive this game 6, then yeah, I feel like I'm right in that energy. Game 7, we definitely winning. But tonight I'm just watching. I don't know what the Sixers, man. I think we gonna win.
Teetering.
I think we gonna win. I already said I think we gonna win.
You don't know.
I already said I think we gonna win.
Oh,
It is what it is. The Sixers have done this to me. I got PTSD, man. I done seen too many of these, man. But my heart is in it. I think we gonna win tonight. And if we win tonight, obviously, like my man Mizz said,
okay,
we
hold
going to
on,
do game
man.
7 guaranteed.
Pause. Stop. Are we winning tonight?
That's what I said. We're gonna win tonight.
Are we winning tonight? So it's still then. If we're winning tonight, then go all the way. So get in the pool. Stop put your toe in it. Get in there.
Listen. Do either of us play? Do we have anything to do with the outcome of the game? We can say what we think. I think we're gonna win tonight, but we still have to watch and see what these players do on the floor. I ain't think the Eagles was gonna lose to Tampa Bay either. What happened?
I think I did think that though.
Not to mention that, but Sixers handle your business tonight. I do think we on some other stuff right now. And if my eyes ain't deceiving me, we should win tonight. And we should show them, we should do it convincingly to show them like game 7. Y'all should be very scared. We should actually take their heart tonight if it play out the way I think it should, but we shall see. So that's everybody thing on the record, man. Is that clear enough for you? Or we gotta,
I don't know. I feel like you might as well just did like the Stephen A thing. The Sixers will win tonight if Tobias Harris plays well.
I told you my key energy and the right rotations down the stretch. Rotations down the stretch. Lord, please.
We're gonna call that guy. That's gonna be his nickname now. Energy, Cam, Energy Payne.
But yeah, man, that's the Sixers. That's our game, man. I told y'all the game is tonight. We is recording this game day. I'm gonna try to have this out before the game even drop for real. But there you go, it's right up there. So we're gonna wrap up with the Sixers, man. Send a good luck out there, send a good juju, put on your Sixers gear, follow your rituals, and let's go get this win. Step on any pair of butters you see in the city. If they not regular butters, if they colors, step on them because you already know they from New York, man.
You know it.
So what we doing now? Let's just go around the league real quick because some series did the Phoenix and the Timberwolves series. You was on the show last time before the playoffs started. We picked all the series. Y'all both pick Minnesota. I picked Phoenix. I was wrong, man. Did they sweep them?
Sweet. Get the brooms out.
They pulled the brooms out. Ant Edwards is
wasn't even gentlemen's about it.
Ant Edwards is like he's saying it, and I'm seeing these commercials now too. They saying he the face. He got a couple commercials out. Just pay attention. Also Denver LA series real quick. Y'all both picked Denver. I'm the only one that picked the Lakers. That wasn't the sweep. What was that? 5-4-1 or
4-1. Yeah.
4-1. Gentlemen sweep. 5 games, handled them pretty easy. It looked like the Lakers were playing well till every fourth quarter. The Nuggets said no.
Yeah, that series was a lot tougher, but yeah, Lakers just ran out of gas every fourth quarter.
It's a different level with Denver. So we got Denver and the Timberwolves coming up, man. Quick thoughts on that. You ain't really got to go too crazy. I said I didn't even want to pick this game because it's like it all depends what the Ant Edwards is going to say. I feel like he can say he here now. I feel like he has what it takes and the attitude and the skill to do it now. But will he be able to do it versus Joker? And I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's going to go 7, but Denver going to win. My heart want me to say Ant though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think the media and the casual fan would probably rather see Edwards than Jokic. But
what would you rather see? What you think you gonna see?
I mean, I'd rather see Edwards, and I think that's actually going to happen because I think that I think the two big men are going to give Jokic fits.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think Ant Edwards is, Ant-Man's going to do what Ant-Man does. And I don't know anybody that's actually going to be able to stop. I feel like he's like, this might be his, I don't know about his year in regards to winning and all, but I'm just saying, I feel like in regards to the confidence level, can't get no higher than he is right now. And beating his idol and Kevin Durant,
it's still be one of them catapult years for him. What you think?
Yeah.
For me, I think experience is gonna be crucial here. T-Wolves is kind of young and they ain't really. I think this might have been the first time they won a series in like 20 years out the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And then besides that, with something slight, but Mike Conley, friendly fire, jacked his coach up.
Mm-hmm.
Coach got a torn patella or something. So
he can't be on the side.
He might not even be fully activated on the sideline. So now if you're working with an assistant coach, like I got Denver in that one, man. Tough series, but
tough series for sure.
X
Factor, Jamal Murray. If he can stay healthy this whole series, if Ant-Man can shut him down, we'll see. But I think those are the two series that wrapped up. Boston beat the Heat. I think we all picked Boston to beat the Heat. All the other series is going on right now. Dallas, Clippers, Dallas up 3-2. Milwaukee is down 3-2 to Indiana. They actually playing right now the early bird game. And then our series 3-2. And that's all the series that's going on right now. We'll tap back in with those series, and that's the NBA roundup. That's been our. Did I forget something?
No, you good.
That's been our NBA segment. We're gonna wrap that up. We got to get over to the draft, man, because the draft happened, right? We've been waiting for that.
Yep.
That's one of the biggest dates of the NFL off season. Every year, man. Every team got holes they need to fill. Every team want to make moves. Every team feel like they got a future. So, the key to
whatever, man. Whatever. Nobody cares.
Did you see something?
Sorry. He getting a little sitting up straight to sew his little 56. Whatever. Nobody cares.
I ain't even see that. We talking about the Eagles draft right now.
Yes.
Let's get right into it, man. Howie, the musician, did it again, man. If you didn't know, we had the 22nd pick. And as you see at the bottom of the screen, we got the draft picks strolling across the bottom of the screen. We picked Quentin Mitchell from Toledo, man, and we was able to do that because it was a crazy run of quarterbacks during the whole first. What was it? The first 10 picks. The first 10 picks, like 6 quarterbacks went. I don't know what happened. And there was some surprises there with the boy Michael Penix going to Atlanta after they just signed Kirk Cousins. I mean, that was a real shocker. But where your guy go? Where your Michigan quarterback go?
Minnesota at number 10.
Okay, Minnesota number 10. So he right there with Justin Jefferson. So it's pressure on him. And if he could turn it up fast, he got a go-to receiver that he can eat with and grow with right there. I know Justin Jefferson.
He got Sam Darnold as the de facto starter, but we'll see.
Is it pressure on JJ, or does he actually set up to succeed? I feel like it's more like set up to succeed. Yeah.
He's supposed to take over Sam Darnold job this year. That's not Darnold, not somebody you sit behind for a whole year. In training camp, his name gonna be first on the board. They don't want his for real. They're not gonna want his name first on the board at the end of training camp if JJ's showing he with in any type of way. But he got that grace. They signed Darnold for that. Yes. But I feel like JJ should be starting at some point this year because Darnold is a 500 quarterback, if not below that. Come on,
that's the Doug Peterson McNabb situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm. But I don't feel like it's a honestly, I disagree with that statement. That's a pressure thing.
Not real pressure. Not real pressure. But once he get in that building and he see how turned up JJ and Addison is, and they see him in practice, he's going to want to get on the field. The city's going to be calling for him to get on the field.
You can't deny he got weapons.
He got weapons. He going to want to roll.
But I'm saying if he got pressure, what do you call what Caleb Williams got then? If it's pressure for him, what do you call? I mean, like
Caleb Williams
it's like a whole like Caleb Williams is supposed to be. He's starting from the jump, from my understanding. Like, right? They're not doing a Doug Peterson, Donovan McNabb. He's starting from the jump.
Keenan Allen. DJ Moore, and who they just drafted? Didn't they just draft the weapon?
A Doomsday.
Yeah, they got weapons for him right now. So I got them going 500. They're gonna be an exciting team to watch.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's a rookie at the end of the day. You know, if he want to be the NFC CJ Stroud this year, he could. I mean, there's not that many teams in the NFC, so he could, but 500 maybe.
But I agree with CP3. Like if JJ got pressure, then the number one overall pick with some weapons, got to be a different level of pressure on him.
Yeah, seriously,
he don't have no veteran incumbent in front of him. Like you said, he's starting from day one, and he's set up like it's do or die for him. They handed him the keys like right now.
That's how it looks.
He's still a rookie, and Chicago not necessarily that city that demands, like they be letting their quarterback slide when they just got to be okay in Chicago. It's not that real, even though it's a major media city. It's weird.
Minnesota not no different.
I don't know about that, bro. I mean, I feel like Chicago, like
Minnesota different because he's gonna be in the tuck waiting. Khalib already gonna be playing. The unknown is what killed people. If Sam Darnold start off 1-3, they're gonna be like, "What is we doing this for?" Like, put the young boy in.
But that's what I'm saying. So, like, for me, I mean, not that we are, not to belabor this into an argument, but I just feel like JJ's got like a better. Not that was the debate, but I feel like he's got a better setup than Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is going to be thrown to the fire in this situation. Like you talk about, like he has pressure. Right. Like Caleb, like JJ McCarthy just got like the only pressure is probably him putting it on himself. He doesn't have to, like, I hear what you're saying about Sam Darnold, and they're going to try to push, like the fans might want to push for him. But if the coach wants to say, I'm not going to rush him into it, he has that option. Caleb Williams does not have that option. I don't see them trying to put anybody over that. He is starting from day one, and he's either going to succeed or he's going to fail. But you know what I mean? Like it's
definitely a different type of pressure that come with that. Different type of pressure that come with being the number one overall pick. We're going to see where these quarterbacks develop to. I think New England got a quarterback too. Who they drafted May, right?
May.
New England, yeah.
But I mean, Eli, hold on, but Eli. Correct me if I'm wrong. Eli was he the number one pick when he came in? But he had Kurt Warner for him. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just because number one, like, not that I'm,
no, we get your point. We get your point, bro.
All right,
you made it very clear.
Okay.
He has to swim. He gotta learn how to swim in the middle of the ocean with no life vest. He getting thrown out there. JJ, he kind of like in the 12-foot pool. You know what I mean? He got a little comforts around him. So we get what you're saying. It's more pressure on Khalid Williams. But what we really want to focus on is the Eagles taking the bull, Quentin Mitchell with the 22nd pick overall. That was our first draft pick. We didn't expect that. We got into the quarterbacks to let y'all know all them quarterbacks went before they was projected, besides Khalid Williams. So good defensive players slid to the back of the draft, and we was able to draft what some was saying could be the best cornerback in the draft this year. And Quentin Mitchell, what was your thoughts when we picked him at 22?
I was excited. We have a playmaker, possible playmaker, possible, like not only picking the ball, but picking the ball and taking it to the house, possibly. So I mean, I don't know if he's going to start from day one, but he's definitely. I believe what I've heard in the reports is that they definitely hoping that he can be. Like, day one starter. Yeah.
Good pick.
I heard that the Eagles was second to the last in touchdown passes allowed last year. So in my opinion, Bradbury's days is numbered. He can count his days.
Yeah.
Mitchell ain't coming here to sit. I just don't think.
Well, good thing we have Ricks and Ringo.
You think we drafted a starter?
I mean, he's younger, he's fat. That boy ran what, a 4.38, something like that. Yeah. Like he got ball skills, balls, and he like you said, he a turnover maker. Like he trying to take that thing to the house. So
now, in case y'all don't know, that's not an Eagles fan. That jersey he has on, I mean, he not just wearing the jersey. Just
I got no reason to pump up an Eagles player. Like I respect it. It is what it is.
Yeah, so that's coming from a genuine place right there. What I thought about Quentin Mitchell, I thought that was a great pick right there. You can possibly get a starting corner. All his attributes is solid all around. It's just about development and coaching now. And he understands it look like Slay taking the youngin' under his wing, and that's smart because you're gonna get extended probably another year here if you being a good guy to the young boy. I don't know about him catching picks. His hands is the only thing I didn't like watching his highlights. He dropped a lot of just like, some people was just like, why they play D-back. He looked like he one of them kids, but he could. Now, when it comes to playing the ball in the air, he's elite at that. The ball is up there. He going to go bat it away. Yes, elite. But when it comes to just catching that joint, no, I don't like him. But solid. I had no complaints about that pick. Solid pick. And he did his first Eagles chant. He looked like he was feeling it. Then the Eagles came right back in the second round with the bull, Cooper DeJean. How he actually traded up to make that pick. I think he traded. I forget who he traded with, but we traded, jumped to 40, and the Cooper DeJean. A lot of people were saying he was one of the top 5 corners. Some people were saying he was the second best corner in the draft. A lot of Eagles fans was excited about that. If you don't know, he is from Iowa. He is a white defensive back, just like the white boy Dante played for the Knicks. And I'm saying that because you typically don't see white defensive backs in the NFL. It hasn't really been one starting since 2003. So that's not just saying anything. But this guy is a physical, athletic freak, and you could put him next to the athletes and he looked like one of the athletes. He's very raw. Now, this guy, he has hands. When I watch his highlight, he has hands. He take it to the house. I think he's gonna make some plays, but he need brushing up on that technique. Them hips is tight. I think he would be very, very well served to go to safety. He has the great makeup to be a great safety. What y'all think?
Yeah, man. I was hoping
safety.
Huh?
I think he's earmarked for safety and maybe like some nickel. If Avonte Maddox ain't where he's supposed to be.
Right.
I think that's a future safety right there.
I like him in that role. There's no pressure there either. You got Reed. And we the only team in the league with 2 white defensive backs, too, just to let y'all know. The Eagles stay breaking barriers. We stay with a black quarterback, and now we got 2 white defensive backs. We the most diverse team in the NFL by far. Shout out to Lowry. Shout out to Jeffrey. But, yeah, we did that with our second pick. We also got a DN, Jalix Hunt. He's very, very raw. He needs some development. He played on the lower level. Kind of like a project like we did Josh Sweat back in the day. See, can we develop him? We picked a playmaker from Clemson, a white running back. Look at us. We so diverse. A white running back from Clemson, man. He actually make plays. He got like a poor man's Christian McCaffrey kind of vibe. I don't want to say he's like that, but poor man's, everything's a little level turned down. But it looks similar. Huh?
I'll take it.
Great value. He the Walmart.
Right.
I'll take it.
Exactly. Right there. That's what it is right there in the 4th round. So we develop him right. He got a right hitter. He gonna make some plays because he
could be the new Giants killer.
He a Swiss Army knife. You know what I mean? And then we drafted who else we draft? Jeremiah Trotter Jr.
Oh, that was that was my pick, man. That was Jeremiah the one I was really hoping we got.
Look at that school.
I was really hoping he got. I was really hoping he got. I was really hoping that we got him, man.
And, a lot of Eagles fans was lusting for that.
Yeah.
St. Joe's prep representative. We got one on the screen also. That's a Hawk behind him. So shout out to St. Joe's prep, man. He home. DeAndre Swift just left home. That's another one. Our 5th pick, Anais Smith, wide receiver, Texas A&M. I really like this pick. Nobody not saying too much about it, but he is a playmaker. He has an NFL build. And honestly, he could run routes. I was looking at him. I'm like, yo, he gonna make some plays. He's gonna make some plays.
I didn't know much about him until the Eagles picked him, and I went to go look at his highlight reel. And when I looked at his highlight reel, I saw Christian Kirk. It just so happened that Christian Kirk, I believe, went to Texas A&M too. He's got like a $70 million contract from the Jacksonville Jaguars, if I'm not mistaken. I see Christian Kirk, like he looks almost exactly like him to me.
Run after the catch.
You say he got an NFL build. He not no regular like skinny slot receiver, boy. That boy tough, man. He go across the middle.
A running back in the slot. That's what he looked like.
So he's a great replacement for Quez. Is what you're saying? Got it. Sounds good to me. Sounds great to me.
I guess it all comes back to Quez. What did
Sounds
Quez
great to
ever
me.
do?
I think you could have been a great replacement for Quez.
Damn, what did Quez do? What did Quez
That's a shot.
do? Oh my god!
Oh wow!
So we got the Smith pick. I thought
that was a total shot.
We got the guard Keegan from Michigan. Can you tell us about him, Mizz? I know you watched him all year. Is he tough? The guy Keegan.
This dude, man, he came in and I believe he redshirted his first year, which most offensive linemen do in college in a Power 5 school. Mm-hmm. And then from there on out, this dude is the epitome of what you want in a guard. Tough, there every game, hold his own, do his job. You don't hear his name, which tells you he's doing his job.
Solid.
He just got one. Got a solid. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's gonna be a Pro Bowler, but Stoutland with that kind of clay to mold, you got a
solid little piece.
Yeah.
Trevor Keegan at 172, man, from Michigan to guard. And then our last pick, we rounded off with this actually wasn't our last pick. We got a wide receiver. I think this was like in the 6th round, the boy Johnny Wilson from Florida State. Very raw prospect, physical freak also. I think he like 6'7", high pointer. They saying he gonna convert to tight end. I watched his highlights. I mean, it was cool. But he on film, I could say he just looks like he is a grown man.
Lottery ticket, man. I don't understand how he fell that far. Lottery ticket.
Right development. He might be something. Right development.
So tight end as a tight end, he looks like could be a good 1-2 punch with Goddard possibly. From what you saw,
yeah. If he not the Goddard, eventual replacement, yeah.
Okay,
because he ain't gonna come on right now. He might do 1 or 2 pop plays, but he need development. But when you look at him,
block. I don't think he like 230. He not an inline blocker, so yeah, he need a lot of work with that.
Got you.
Yeah, probably. You remember the Tyree Jackson? Number 80. We was trying to do that with him. If they do that with this young boy and bring him along like that, he'll pop up on the field. And probably next season.
Tyree Jackson's a giant now. Just FYI.
He is. Yeah. I'm saluting anybody with the name, so that's what we're gonna do. Then the last pick was from North Carolina. We got a guard from there. A center from there. I don't know much about him. He ain't watch highlights, but Jason Kelsey in the draft room, so he may be all right. So that's what the Eagles did, man. I think they did a good job overall. Plug some holes, got some depth, in places we needed it. Put us in a nice position to be, looking strong going into training camp. I would have to give Howie, probably a B plus A minus for this draft right here. B plus A minus. Yeah,
I'm giving Howie a B plus. He manipulated. I feel like the best thing that he did, not only did he get 2 defensive backs that was clearly needed, in my opinion. The Eagles walked into the draft this year with, I believe, 4 picks for next year and walked out with a full draft for next year too. Like, he got all these players
right
and still fed the cupboard for next year.
Levels.
He replenished all that for next year. I don't know how he does it.
Nobody do.
But dog, he got all these players. He filled a lot of holes this year and filled the cupboard for next year. So yeah.
Right.
And AJ Brown just got paid too, on top of Devontae Smith, by the way.
I mean, hold on. We just talking about the draft. We ain't talking about the whole.
I'm just saying that's just another Howie, under the stat.
Because the whole offseason I say is an A. But I go with y'all. It's a B for the draft. I can go with a B.
A B?
But the whole offseason, gotta say A. Okay. Howie, man, I'll tell you, man, we got one. We real fortunate, man. We got one of the best.
We on a nice management run right now.
Yeah,
it's nice to experience that. It ain't always been that way. Howie hitting his prime right now.
Exactly.
But he went through some stuff to hit this prime, so we enjoying it now, man. I guess it's real. He's been doing it consistently a couple years, and that was the Eagles draft. wrapped up. So that was nice, man. We're gonna follow him in the OTAs, rookie camp, all that, all throughout. We're gonna, tap in with y'all, and we're gonna have a great next season, man. We're gonna go around the NFL. We already talked about the rest of the NFL in the earlier when we got in the segment, but we do gotta touch on that team that's up the turnpike. We got one of their fans in the house. So how you feel about y'all draft? We know y'all took the young boy with the early pick at 6th, Malik Neighbors, the dynamic receiver. I guess y'all just.
Man, I'm not gonna hold you too long. We got one right there.
Okay.
He's a bona fide star. He got that OBJ personality,
Nice.
flashiness. I'm seeing comparisons to Jay Jettis, Jamar Chase.
Okay.
So the problem with that is going to be, do we got the right person to get him the ball? But as far as talent level, I'm expecting that wide receiver problem in New York to be done.
Okay.
After that, we did nothing exciting, but we filled holes.
Right.
We got a safety from Minnesota to replace McKinney, who went to Green Bay. We got a tight end from Penn State because Waller is thinking about retiring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's nothing, like I said, nothing earth-shattering, but we filled holes. We definitely filled holes.
That running back y'all drafted.
We got a
from
running
Purdue?
back that was a receiver for 5 years, and then his last year he switched to running back from Purdue. They say he one of them ones though, so
Yeah,
he showed he ain't one of them ones. What they say is he showed he got wiggle. Pause.
he got the skill set to be a playmaker.
Be a playmaker. So
It'd be like Kadero Patterson.
that might be a good comparison. Yeah.
Solid draft from y'all. You'll say what's your grade?
I'm going to say a B-.
B-. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. It's a few levels under what the Eagles did, and that's to be expected because when it comes to franchises, it's kind of like Eagles and then the Giants. So the fact that y'all draft level is just under ours is just right on par with that. So we feel comfortable. Don't say nothing about no rings.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all,
because you know what they go to, right?
Exactly. That's why I felt uncomfortable. I'm like, I felt uncomfortable. Like, we only got one ring. I don't know.
He giving me a pass now because we in the off season. That's what it is.
Listen, y'all win off season. Yes, y'all absolutely. Y'all win off seasons.
But he's setting this up.
Wow.
He's setting this up. You see, look, that's why we both reacted because we know exactly what he's doing.
Wow. Okay, y'all went.
You know exactly what he's doing.
Okay,
we ain't gonna go further than that because I did poke him. Pause.
You totally did. Pause.
So we not going. I appreciate the pass right there, but we're gonna get into it because he is not a stranger to the podcast. He's gonna pull back up plenty times, and we're gonna go back to war next season. But it was a good draft. Anything other notable about the draft in the division? Washington got a quarterback.
Honestly,
Jalen Daniels, number 2.
Yeah,
they went for it. RG3 situation for him.
I feel like Washington had a nice draft. I'm thinking B+ for them, and the Cowboys are just
what they doing.
They worked on their line. I give them that. They worked on that O-line, but they still don't got a running back. Well, they bought not draft wise, they bought Zeke back.
They bought who back? Old man Zeke.
Old man Zeke back, but behind. I mean, can he play 17 games at this stage of his career?
Nah, he gonna steal some touchdowns though. I tell you that he gonna definitely steal some touchdowns.
They need Howie to work the salary cap for them because they got some major pieces that need.
That's gonna cost them a ticket, a crazy ticket.
I will say that we do have to be cautious of the Commanders starting to slowly build their team up. Having a coach. A coach. They got a new coach that actually he is a good coach. He's not a bad coach.
Owner. The Sixers owner took over the
owner.
Commanders.
I mean, like they slowly
op.
Okay.
Josh Harrison, op, huh? He's sitting up there trying to make smart moves.
He like me. He like the home team, but he got stake in other places.
That's crazy. Yeah. He better continue to get an Eagles A1 treatment at the stadium too. Don't play no games. Don't play no games. You can't play on both sides, man. But
crazy.
yeah, man, we basically out of here, man. That's the NFL draft wrap-up show. We gonna get into that. It's a long off season, man, and we almost halfway through it because they about to start stepping on the field again. The weather getting nice outside, so you know what that means.
Mini
We
camp
will
start next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sports Center. You know, as soon as they get on the field at any capacity, the news cycle is over with. It's football time. So it's almost that time we getting there. I can smell the grass, man. I can smell the grass. But yeah, man, that's been this episode. Don't forget tonight, man, the Sixers, man. Game 6 tonight. Let's go, B. We gotta get it, man. Like this
Game 6 win.
Crucial. This is about to be so crucial, man. I'm gonna try to get this episode before the game start. If not, right by the time the game start. But make sure y'all lock in, man. Hopefully, we back on here celebrating the Sixers extending the series. Either way you go, we'll be back when it's time for another show. This has been No Box Sports Podcast, episode number 14, brought to you by No Box Entertainment. I am your host, Uncle Doug.
I'm the original CP3.
It's the boy Mizz, aka MC.
You already know. And the next time we see y'all, it's gonna be time for another show. We're gonna holler at y'all, throw a dollar at y'all. Peace.